about to take it up.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays.
When the base hit, it's a facelift. Take another one, don't chase it. Trey skating on this beat, it's a Trey flip. I just want a milli and a rich milli.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts. Just about to get started, Brent Rooker now at the plate. That one fouled hard the other way. And now the 0-1.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, it's crucial to make good contact against a pitcher like this. You might not get many pitches to hit, and it might be the first pitch, so you've got to be prepared from the start. Early, consistent contact is going to improve their chances.
Oh. Slider, middle outside.
In the air, right field. Springer on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
That's the ball.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
That's a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one out to right. Springer on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. This homer cuts into Toronto's. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Jeffrey Springs. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 0-2. And there's a ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs and one in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a lefty.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So back now in Toronto. Second inning set to go. Lawrence Butler digs in now. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Cease making his first start of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Jacob Wilson.
That's a ball.
Slider. Low middle.
Slider right there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Challenge from behind the dish here, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Low inside.
The 0-1. On a line out towards center. And there are 2 down.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's.
Slider. Middle outside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Slider. Low outside.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Carlos Cortez getting ready to hit. This one in the air center field. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Fouled off left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So up next, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said used Mizuno infielder's glove. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. Swings through that. Line drive, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, great stop from his backside. One at second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. On to the third inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Brent Rooker. Hard hit, but right at him in left. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the A's, first baseman
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Inside, and that's ball 1.
Sinker. Low outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Up and in, and now 3-0.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
So a man at first. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hey!
4-seam fastball. Low outside. Slider. Low inside.
Here's the 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Good job to fight that one off.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
This ball's chopped on the ground. The underhand flip, and they get the out.
Up next for the A's, catcher.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Ball, low.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 2. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Butler in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Slider. Middle inside.
No.
Sinker.
Next
Fastball.
offering is down low.
Slider. Middle outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Slider. Low inside.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. RBI triple for the Jays this inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. A little out front there as he swings through it. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Springer not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball
That's
one
the ball.
there. This one popped up. Rooker on the move towards foul ground. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down. One out man at first. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Quick toss to first. Jimenez back in on a dive. Doubled his first time up.
Ball.
The 1-1. Ground ball could be 2. The flip. There's 1. On to first, double play. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground. To first,
He's out.
leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Jeff McNeil
Up
stands
next for
in.
the A's,
Sinker.
second baseman
Low
Jeff
inside.
McNeil.
Slider. Low inside.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move to the alley. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter Zach Geloff.
Now the A's designated hitter,
Four-seam
Zach
fastball.
Geloff.
High
Reached
middle.
on an infield single his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Low inside.
The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one is hammered right field. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be
Up next
impressive.
for the Blue
And now
Jays,
they've got some speed on
third
first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Okamoto.
So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Step off throw to first. Varsho back on a dive. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner on the move. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Davis Schneider will hit next. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. The relay throw. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Santander swings through it for strike 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That's inside. It's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Jays push across the run. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Cortez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Touches down, that's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the A's.
So the batting order turns over. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Knuckle curve. Middle outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Outside low. Ball one.
Sinker. Low inside.
That one just misses.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Outside.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Kurtz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Middle outside.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Okamoto takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for the A's.
So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered in this game.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
No, that's high.
Slider. Middle inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Slider. Low inside.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's the catcher to hit. Langoliers. Tap foul at the plate.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Dives, and he can't hang on. The flip to the pitcher is late, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Butler up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Jacob Wilson in the on-deck circle for the A's. And that'll load the bases.
Up
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. The Jays push across a run on this double. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Got him. Then there's one down.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
The 1-1. The A's up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That missed inside. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. There's a swing and a miss. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. And Guerrero is set down. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
For the Blue Jays, number 62.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Zach Geloff, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one outside. Ball 3.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Got him. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That's a laser base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Big at bat from Brent Rooker now. That one fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-1 now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first.
Got him.
That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma.
Here comes the manager out of the
Okamoto.
dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jeffrey Springs will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Now a
A's,
right-handed arm
number
out of the
61,
bullpen, Elvis Alvarado, ready to make his season debut. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. 2 down. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He's 2 for 2. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. So 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single.
Leading off.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soder. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
The 1-0. And he swings through that one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now you get to this part of the order.
Four-seam fastball.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Shea Langoliers. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Four-seam fastball. Below middle.
Here's the 2-2. Just missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Four-seam fastball. Below middle.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see righty reliever out of the pen, Tommy Nance, getting ready to make his season debut. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now here's Jeff McNeil. There's a strike. The A's looking to add another here in the top half of inning number 7.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's the third out. A's. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball one.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. A strikeout and a walk. Out towards right center field. Rooker gets under it. And there's 2 down. Here comes the skipper. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Hogan Harris. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Springer at the plate now. That's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the ditch.
So up next, Carlos Cortez.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
There's a swing and a drive. On its way. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. And the batter now, Brent Rooker. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Nance, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. A little bit low. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Out, number 2.
Up next for the A's.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
No.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. The Jays get one back on this homer. It's now 5-2. This is Toronto Blue Jays. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the bottom of the 8th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mark Leiter Jr., the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Sterner also getting ready. On a line. And there's one away. So digging in, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. And it's fouled away.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses, and the count is 1-1.
That's the ball.
Swings through the sweeper.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Check swing, didn't go. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. 0 for 3 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in easily. That one way inside. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Blue Jays held in check, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back now in Toronto. All set to start the ninth in this one. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now.
Ball one.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
And another ball.
Slayer. Middle center.
Right through there for a strike.
Slayer. Middle center.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sinker. Low middle.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers.
Slayer. Middle outside. Slurve. Middle outside.
And now 2-1.
Slurve. Middle outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Slurve. Low outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Lawrence Butler.
Jackpot!
Sinker. Low outside.
Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the A's, shortstop
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Slayer. Low middle.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Low outside.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Mark Leiter Jr. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Ernie Clements getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. That one to first. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Next to hit, Davis Schneider. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Santander now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Over to first, and he's saved. Here's your one. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one not close. Ball one. Swings and misses. Blue Jays have just one out left here. So digging in, Leo Jimenez.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground to third. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's take the first two games of this series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
When the silence meets the sound, beckoning from underground, you're invited, there's no waiting. Pick a piece up off the floor. What is lost is never found when your love for